Assalamu alaikum, beta. Today we are going to talk about the forms of relative pronouns. Yesterday we talked about relative pronouns. I said to you that relative pronoun is a noun that is used to relate or carry you back to something, a noun used in before. That's the antecedent, and it also connects the two sentences into a single sentence, two statements in a single step, called a conjunctive pronoun. So here we use it as a relative pronouns because it actually carries us back and relates to a noun already used. As in the case of personal pronouns, I told you about the three forms of personal pronouns, like the nominative, genitive, and accusative case. Nominative, when the noun is used as an object, as a subject. Genitive, when it is indicates a possession, means an accusative case in which it is used as an object in a sentence or object of verb. Here, same is the case with the relative pronouns. A relative pronoun may be used as a subject, it may be used as an object of the verb, or it may indicate a sort of possession. Here I'll give you an example. The first nominative case. Or subjective. Relative noun used as a subject. So the word used is who. Okay. This is the relative noun pronoun who. Okay. Relative pronoun who. Second is its possessive, or what we say the genitive case. Possessive case. So here is the word used for who is whose. Okay, and in the final is the accusative case, or what we call the objective case, when the noun is used as an object. It's whom or who is also used sometimes. I'll give you an example. Let me give you an example. This is the boy. Okay, this is the boy who works hard. Here, who works hard is the boy. So, boy is the subject of the verb. Here, the boy who is used instead of boy, but the boy does the work. That means it's the subjective case of the verb. Pronoun is the subject of the verb. So here, who is the subjective case used in the subjective case of the relative pronoun. Second, this is the boy whose books are always clean. Whose books? The books belong to a boy. Whose books? That here, whose is the possessive case of the relative pronoun. So whose is used as in the genitive or possessive case of the relative pronoun. And third, this is the boy whom I hit yesterday. Okay, I was running a car and I ran over him, I hit him. So this is the boy whom I hit yesterday. So here, boy is the object of the verb. I means me, because I hit him, I'm the subject. But the boy is the object. Why? Because he was hit. So whom is used instead of this boy, who is the object of the verb. Okay, so there are three cases: nominative case, genitive case, and accusative case. In case of when the relative pronoun is actually used instead of the subject of the noun, we use who. when it indicates a sort of possession, we use whose, and when the relative pronoun is used instead of a noun who is actually the object of the verb, we use whom. And now I will tell you some of the which is another which. It's also a relative pronoun, which. But which is mostly used in for the uh, things which do not have life. But I will use since we are talking about the forms, I will tell you about the forms of which. Which, it has the same form for both subjective and objective cases, both the nominative and the accusative. That means if which is used as a subject of the verb, which will be used. If it is used as the object of the verb, still which will be used. There's nothing like whose here. For example, this is the house which belongs to, for example, my uncle. Here, which is used as the subject of the case. So, which is used. This is the house which my uncle bought. I bought yesterday. So here, which, the house is this object, and which is used in place of the house, which happens to be the object of this object of the verb. So in both the cases, in both it is objective and its subjective form, we use which. So what to use when it's used in the possession, or what to use. It has no, which has no genitive case, which has no possessive case or genitive case. Genitive. How to use? We use whose instead. For example, a triangle. Whose sides are, we should ordinarily have used which, because triangle is an inanimate object. We cannot use whose. But since which does not have a possessive case, we use whose instead. Okay? Whose sides are 7 centimeter, 8 centimeter, and 9 centimeter respectively, etc. Okay? Then we have another relative pronoun, that is that. It is a same form in the singular and in the nominative and the accusative cases. Nominative, that means the subjective, and accusative, that means the objective. Same form. He that is rich is happy, or he who is rich is happy. That means that is used as a subject of the verb. He that I touch is uncomfortable. That means he with whom I talk. Here it's used as an object, but that is used instead of whom. That's the object of the verb. So here that and that is used in both the nominative and the accusative forms. I'm hopeful that all of you understood the three forms of the relative pronouns. That is genitive, also called subjective, nominative called subjective, genitive called possessive, and accusative called objective cases of the relative pronouns and how to use them. We'll be meeting inshallah tomorrow again with the same topic. Till then, Khuda Hafiz.